No room left for Mexico or for Canada. No, the tariffs, they're all set. They go into effect tomorrow.
The American president confirms there's nothing Canada can do to avoid across-the-board tariffs set to come into effect Tuesday. And on Truth Social, Donald Trump now announcing that tariffs on agricultural goods will happen on April 2nd, but with few details on how much they would be and what nations might be affected.
Tomorrow, tariffs 25% on Canada and 25% on Mexico, and that'll start. So they're going to have a tariff. So what they have to do is build their car plants, frankly, and other things in the United States, in which case they have no tariffs.
All levels of Canadian government and Canadian business leaders have been trying to remind Americans of how much tariffs will hurt everyone. America's Peterson Institute estimates it'll cost average American families $1,200 a year. The Canadian Chamber of Commerce says it'll sink America's GDP by 1.6% and Canada's by 2.6%.
It would push the economy into a recession.
Tony Stilo of Oxford Economics believes the border is just a pretense for the tariffs. Stilo says there are issues Canada needs to address, but America's real goal is renegotiating a better U.S.-Canada-Mexico free trade agreement.
The U.S. could simply have abandoned it, and they haven't. They haven't walked away. So we think this is still posturing and a lot of keeping us on our toes, keeping us off balance to leverage the best deal they can.
Canada has promised dollar-for-dollar retaliatory tariffs, but there are other options. Vincent Geloso says Canada could simply drop all tariffs on all goods. Geloso says some industries would suffer, but Canadians as a whole would be better off.
What if Canadians have more in their pockets to spend because their prices are lower? They can spend more on other industries. The point we should remember is never to protect industries themselves. Our standards should be improving the living standards of consumers.
In Ottawa, Shaoli Lee, City News.